Turn up. Turn up. The Blak Vader show. You already know.
Hey, it's your boy Blak Vader, and I will be talking about why Attack on Titan is the GOAT. It is probably the greatest anime in the world of all time, as of right now in this moment. There's probably going to be some fire stuff maybe in the next 10, 20 years, 5 years, it don't matter. But in the right now, like, Attack on Titan has it. Like, it really has it. I fixed my computer. Like, why Attack on Titan is a GOAT? It's the mystery. Here's a short story about it. Like, it's about humans living inside these walls. Outside these walls are giant titans trying to eat the humans that are inside, and you're just wondering, like, why are you trying to eat me? Are these just giant cannibals? What's the whole purpose? And you're trying to figure out this story along with the other characters. This show is bittersweet because you can get attachment to a certain character and they can be killed off the same episode. So it's like it leaves you in the place of limbo, and it kind of gives you like, okay, will I see this person again? How does this help the story? It's a really great anime with a lot of themes in terms of the characters. The animation is amazing. It's probably the best animation I've seen. There's so much detail into every little every frame that they have in this, from the first season all the way to the last one. You can tell so much hard work is done to create this world. Another great thing is how much thought and detail went into creating this world, from the emotions of the character to how big the world is, to and you don't see how much world building there is until you start discovering more things along with the main characters in this show. The more you discover, the bigger the world is. Attack on Titan is very good at giving you a little as a seed. So you're like a seed with the main character, like Eren, Mikasa, or Armin. It's like you're a seed with them, and you're growing in knowledge with them at the same time. And it does a great way of doing that gradually throughout the series. It makes you feel small. It makes you almost feel as small as Eren or Mikasa fighting these titans and just trying to get justice for what happened to them. You also wonder, like, throughout this terror, it gives you a feeling of terror. How are they going to take down these big monsters, these big, like, titans and everything? You're always wondering, like, how are they going to take down this? What's the reason? It has a lot of why God in it. Like, why God? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Why I don't deserve this. It's a really great anime. It has amazing rerun potential, to where the more you figure out, there's the more you go back and to look at previous episodes for those hidden gems and hints within those series. It's like if I or somebody robbed a bank and there was a film about it or something, and you see one scene of me like robbing a bank, and but you didn't know my friend was somebody working as a teller on the inside. And then you look at a previous episode of me like, hey, I dropped this wallet or something. Can you pick it up for me? And the guy who picks it up for me is a teller and stuff. And that's how I meet the teller. And then that's all the scene you get. But like in a future episode, like you'll see like me and the teller like talking or something, and having a flashback about that. But in a previous episode prior, you'll see like our initial connection. It's sort of like that, if you understand where I'm coming from. It has a lot of great rerun potential because it's like you're trying to look for the clues as well as the main characters in the anime. And there's just a lot of emotional ties. Like, people can die left and right, and it just puts you through a lot of emotions. It always leaves you at the edge of your seat. It's just great storytelling. It's a great storytelling, great world building, and a lot of knowledge out there. It's not for kids. There's going to be a lot of death. There's going to be a lot of murder. There's going to be a lot of pain, and there's going to be a lot of suffering. It has a lot of references to the world we live in terms of war, race, politics, bias, armbands and stuff related to like Nazis, not in relation to Nazi, just like the world building, the similarities in terms of like what's racist or what's good or what's right and what's wrong, depending on this land or where I live at compared to what land you live at. It's a show about war. It's really a show about war and the effects it has on people because of war. And I think that's very symbolic and important to this world that we live in today, because war is the thing that rules the world. Like, if I can do this over you, then I control you over this, and then you can't do nothing to me. And if you can't do nothing to me, you feel a type of way, so you want revenge on me, and then I want revenge on you. It's a cycle of taking advantage of each other without understanding what's going on at the same time. So you're trying to find out this mystery. You're trying to figure out where people want to go, and in terms of like what type of freedom they want for their family and their children. And there's a lot of people who are just dying in the middle of it, that don't have no choice about it. And you really get one side of the story, and then later you get another side of the story, and it's like it's all messed up. Because you're just a soldier. You're just a soldier. So it's like it's sort of like how the Nazi troops were after they were captured by Americans and everything. They were asked like, how could you send so many people in gas chambers? And a lot of them just said, "Oh, just following orders." You know what I mean? And a lot of the cases in the show, this shirt is wrinkled. And a lot of the cases in this show is like just people following orders or doing what they feel they need to do for their humanity, if that makes sense. A lot of politics go into a lot of belief systems, a lot of religious things go into it. But the best part about the show, it's all up to the viewer's interpretation of what war looks like. If you agree with certain people, if you don't agree with certain people, it doesn't tell you what's right is what's wrong, like, because at one point you agree with certain people, like, wow, all these people are just trying to kill us, eat us, yada yada. Like, is this sent by God? Is God trying to kill us? Like, what is this purpose for all this? And at one point, like, when you think about the people who passed in front of the main characters, the people who have lived in front of the main characters, and how many sacrifices have went into making this, it's like you go so deep into this rabbit hole and you don't know what to do with yourself, and it's a really great anime. It's probably the greatest anime of all time. Probably easy. And there's not even like fights every episode. It's just an understanding of knowledge and war and dynamics. And like, even on the newest season, you barely see any fights. So far. Like, for what I got, I'll like 2 episodes full of fights. They're great. They're legendary. But just because of the stress and the world building and everything that prior has happened, history is so important. Because it can like determine how you perceive things. And that's what Attack on Titan does. It changes how you see things. Or it doesn't, depending on who you are as a person. But this is Blak Vader's video, and this is why you should be watching Attack on Titan, and why it's one of the greatest shows ever. This is Anime Talk with Blak Vader. Subscribe to my channel. Not really my merch right now, but you can get my merch at Teespring. You can check my music on Spotify and all streaming services. I have social media. Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. Just please follow your boy. I'm doing big things one step at a time. And it's Blak Vader. I'm out.
El Imperio de Levantamiento.
Turn up, 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 turn up.
Cadence.
Blak Vader show, it's a different type of vision. Like the man on the moon, I'm a man on a mission. Living life with these decisions, knowing it is not a given. Glory to God, cause life is worth living. Sometimes it's messed up, made mistakes within the past. Only God can judge me. Will the shit really last? Right or wrong, win or lose, reality or fantasy? Blak Vader still here, never normal actually. Going internationally, office with the faculty. Had to take some nails, now it's time for a winning streak. No, not the lottery, I was never lucky. Built it from the ground up, now people wanna fuck with me. Shit was looking ugly, I had to take a look at me. Now I'm in the color like sleeves, in my bag like groceries. Oh man, the whole plan to blow up like propane. Blak Vader go hard, level up like Super Saiyan. 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 Goodness gracious golly, the world's probably off the fucking hell, but oh well. It's that Blak Vader show,
It's that Blak Vader show.
It's that Blak Vader show,
That Blak Vader show,
You already know. You already know. You already. It's that black, a black, a black. It's that black, a black, a black. It's that black, the Blak Vader show. The Blak Vader show. You already know. I got this mind on my money, this money on my mind. If you ain't fucking with me, you wasting your time. Wasting your time. If you ain't fucking with me, you wasting your time. I got this mind on my money, this money on my mind. If you ain't fucking with me, you wasting your time. You wasting your time. If you ain't fucking with me, you wasting your time. Black, a black, a black, a black, a black, a black, the Blak Vader show.
The Blak Vader show.
You already know. Black, a black, put your hands up. Black, a black, put your hands up. Black, the Blak Vader show. You already know. Turn up. Turn up. The Blak Vader show. You already